Welcome to the TechBurgh.com podcast. This is episode 4. This week's episode is brought to you by Tubu Domains.
Get your own domain name starting at only $1.99 with all the great GoDaddy services, web hosting, registration, all the fun promotional stuff, and so much more free stuff. Get your site online today.
This week we have something of a mobile podcast for you.
We're going to talk about a 300-page iPhone bill.
And Google's free 411 service.
We're going to talk about Jott, the free email reminder service.
And Facebook and Vivo go iPhone.
And the war continues. Netflix drops their rental prices again.
First up in the news this week, our friend and Justine TV livecaster Justine got a 300-page iPhone bill from at&t.
The amazing thing here is not that she got a 300-page iPhone bill. Well, it is, but but it's that she posted. Justine makes a lot of videos. She's a livecaster, so she goes around wearing a camera on her hat and broadcasts her life all the time. You can check her out on Justine.tv. But the amazing thing here is that a couple of days ago she got this box full of paper from at&t, and it details all of her text messages, and Justine sends thousands of text messages a month. Literally, she gets and receives thousands of text messages. All she does on her phone to communicate with different services use text. But the amazing thing is that she has made local and national news. She's been in the news here a lot because there's obviously not much else going on in Pittsburgh, but she's made national news too. And she put her little, 1.5 minute long video made with her little camera on YouTube and on Rever. Rever is the service that we use for our podcast. And already on YouTube, as of this morning, she's gotten more than 115,000 views. And on Rever, she's got more than 213,000 views. So that's hundreds of thousands of people watching this video. And her whole story, her whole little PSA thing in it is that she's going, encouraging people to sign up for e-billing, because if they're going to get hundreds of pages of billing in mail, then there's going to be a lot of trees being cut down by at&t. But I said it's amazing that you can put a video out there, get national coverage on the real media, and get your video going viral, being spread by people to people online. It's hundreds of thousands of views just on a minute-and-a-half video just in a couple of days. It's just crazy. But so that's Justine, and check her out on Justine.tv and iJustine.com. We've got a couple of links here.
And Google's free 411 service.
Google, I'm the biggest Google fan, everyone knows this. They love to do stuff for free. Normally a 411, if you dial it on your cell phone or home phone, costs $1 every time you use it. Google has a free 411 service, of course, where you can just dial 1-800-GOOG-411, GOOG-411, and you get a voice prompt asking you which city and listing, things like that, and you just speak to the phone, speak to the little guy on the other end, and he'll tell you all the listings for the area. So if you're calling looking for a cafe or whatever, it'll tell you all the listings, and it'll give you details on them, street addresses, things like that, or it'll just connect you straight away. Like I said, it's a free 411 service. It's one of the better ones out there. There are a couple out there, but the Google 411 service is the best there is at the moment.
And tell us about Jott.
Jott, I use Jott a lot. It's like jotting something down on a piece of paper, I guess. You sign up for an account on Jott and put in your phone number. Then whenever you need to remember something or need to remind somebody of something, you call Jott from your cell phone. It's like a free call, and when you call up, it asks you, who do you want to Jott, and you can either say me or somebody else you got listed in your address book. And then when you've got whoever you want to Jott in the phone, you say what you want to Jott, which would be like a little memo to yourself or a memo to somebody else, and it will email them the Jott. So if you say, who do you want to Jott, you say Andy, and what do you want to Jott, you say, okay, buy bagels or something. It'll email you a voice message of that Jott, and it'll keep it there too. So it'll email you a daily Jott reminder until you delete that Jott message. It's handy because you can say to somebody else, so you can say, okay, I want to Jott Kaylynn and remind her about next week's podcast. So it'll email her that Jott and keep reminding her of that every day. So Jott's a good little service, and like I said, it's free and it's available from your phone, so that's handy too. So Jott's a good little reminder, and I use it quite a bit.
Awesome. Well, Facebook and Meebo decided to go iPhone.
Yes, they did. Meebo, greatest messenger in the world. I love it. In case you don't know, it's an all-in-one messenger. If you have AOL, MSN, ICQ, or Yahoo, or Google Talk, you can sign into Meebo using your accounts and have them all displayed in one list. Now, Meebo, they're awesome, but now they've gotten even better with an iPhone application. So you can log onto your iPhone, onto your Meebo account, and there's a really slick-looking Meebo interface. You can see your instant messenger list, you can see all your contacts and things like that there. So Meebo's got an iPhone, which is great. Their interface was iPhone compatible in the first place, but now they've made it look even better on the iPhone. Also, Facebook, I heard it described yesterday as fast as a racehorse on the iPhone. Kind of weird, but yeah, Facebook is iPhone compatible now. If you go to iphone.facebook.com or something, you can bring up your Facebook. They've got a pretty interface, you can just click and it's all right there in your iPhone. So Facebook and Meebo are going iPhone, and it's good to see people using the mobile technology for that. And they're good looking sites, and they're useful to use mobile, so good to see them doing that.
First up,
That's you.
I didn't know if we were stopping or not.
No,
No, I guess we are now.
we are now.